Dear Diary, the authorities have removed the pair of black pants from the couch. There is no longer any place for me to sleep. I have vomited 3 times in protest, but there is no sign that anything will change. My only other hope for rest is on the computer keyboard, which is nearby, but sadly no one is currently using it. I will wait.
I'm super blotchy today. I've been super blotchy for like 2 days. Not exactly sure why. Started back at the gym, and that can make me blotchy for a couple of hours, but not for days. And then I was outside for about 15 minutes yesterday, walking the dog and sitting in the sun, vitamin D, the whole 9. And maybe that's contributing to my blotchiness also. Don't know. Not gonna make an excuse. Well, I already did, didn't I? Making an excuse for my low self-confidence. I have a ton of what I'm warming kind of a thing. Technically, it's not a basket, but this is sort of a melting basket video. This is what I've been warming, okay? And so I have these boxes. I used to keep my wax that was like sort of for sale in these boxes, and then we had to change that system around. I had like 10 of them. It wasn't even enough room. So now I give myself the opportunity to go into my stash. I don't consider this to be my stash. This is my melting basket. My stash of bars is actually in my 15-year-old room, okay? And I give myself the opportunity to go in there and start fresh bars all the time if I have room in this. If this is full, I have to start going through some of these bars of wax. Does that make sense? I don't allow myself to have partially used bars any more than what will fit in here. That's another way of saying the same exact thing. Okay, so we're gonna go through them. I'm going to go through the ones that you can get now, and then I will go through the ones that are discontinued. I do warm a lot of discontinued wax because that's sort of like my favorite thing. So what's available now is Luna. Luna is considered like white florals, jasmine, freesia, that kind of thing. Fan favorite. I love it. My son asked for it in his room the other day. I put it in his room, and then I ended up putting it also in my bathroom. So there's 4 cubes there. Let's see what else is available right now. Summer Holiday. Amazing. 2 days later, this was still rocking in my living room. It's romantic. It's a little bit masculine without being like a super aftershave-y kind of a thing. It's a sexy dude. Summer Holiday is fantastic. Okay, Apricot Vanilla. I warmed this last night. Not exactly sure why. Boring as shit. So boring. It was good for the first 3 or 4 hours, and then it just completely went away. So if you have somebody coming over to your house and you feel like you just want to give a little fruity, a little sweet something in the air, and it's just going to be like a temporary couple hour kind of a thing, this is great. But don't expect this to be fragrancing your house for days on end. I mean, I put 3 cubes in my bedroom, and by the time I woke up this morning, I did that last night at 9 o'clock. By the time I woke up this morning, it was literally vanished, gone. And that is it for the current wax. So like I said, I've got a lot. I have to wash my hair, it's dirty. I have a lot of partially used bars. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Midnight Fig. Should I just dump this? Bye. Because I can't. Simply Rose. Simply Rose is in my Scentsy Club. I just made a new video. I made it on Wednesday the 7th. I uploaded it on Friday the 9th. And this video is probably going to go up on Saturday the 10th or Sunday the 11th. I will put a card on one side or the other. I can never remember which side it's on. Linking that video of how to open up a Scentsy Club subscription and why you should, and maybe reasons why you shouldn't too. I'm very honest in the video about the pros and cons of Scentsy Club, because there is cons. There's prawns, there's cons to Scentsy Club. But for me, it's important for me to have a Scentsy Club because the pros outweigh the cons. Anyway, Simply Rose will always be in my Scentsy Club. I absolutely love it. I think I have 4 bars of it. So if it comes back, it probably won't. It's not a complicated enough fragrance for it to come back into the catalog, honestly. I feel like sometimes Scentsy takes the simple, easy fan favorites and then discontinues them for some reason. Because I know a lot of people who love Simply Rose. Anyway, I'm talking too much about Simply Rose. I always mix Simply Rose with something sweet. I rarely warm Simply Rose alone. And my absolute favorite mix is Simply Rose and sugar together, but you could do sugar alone. You can also mix sugar with anything that's too floral. I absolutely love sugar. It's fantastic. It says that it has lemon drops or something. It's just very, very sweet, okay? Chili mango. I broke this one out of my stash last week because it's starting to do that, okay? I can't sell that to the public. So this one is fantastic. I'm not usually a fan of mango, but the little bit of chili powder that they mixed in with the fragrance here makes it perfumey and nice. I really like chili mango. I wish it had come back. Okay, so I'm regularly pausing the video because I need to blot because it just got really hot in my house.
I'll get a hot flash and it's like, oh my God.
I sweat. I would like to say that I perspire, but it's sweat.
Being submerged slowly into like a vat of hot oil.
It's just a few moments of temporary insanity.
Where's that fan?
Just open the freezer and get instant relief.
My husband, in the wintertime, he would say, just look, we're the only house in this whole subdivision with the window open.
You know, turning up the thermostat and turning down the thermostat.
If you touch that window, somebody's going to jail tonight. And somebody else is going to be in the hospital or the morgue.
And turning the air on me in the car and then turning it off.
Ooh, Lord, child.
Just a real roller coaster.
It's always inopportune. There's never a moment that you say, gee, this would be a nice time for a hot flash.
Hemingway. I told you that I was not really liking Hemingway too much anymore, but then I have it in my whole living room since last night and it's nice. I was having a bad day the last time I warmed Hemingway. That rhymed. Hemingway is amazing. It's got apple, it's got spices, it's kind of like Welcome Home, but a little bit more sophisticated. It's got a little bit more of a cologne thing, a little bit more of a romantic thing, but again, it's the apples. I love Hemingway. Cats, come on, stop. Yeah, I'm hitting my cats.
Dear Diary, my food dish is now only half full. It is obvious that I will soon starve to death. I have repeatedly tried to draw attention to my predicament with the authorities, but they are clearly either stupid, deaf, or just cruel. This may be my last entry.
Okay, Vanilla Suede. Love it. I love Vanilla Suede. I'm pretty sure I have this in my Scentsy Club. If I don't have this in my Scentsy Club, then I have Amber Road in my Scentsy Club because I feel like vanilla... Cats!
Dear Diary, when the authorities poop, I have tried to poop in the bathtub litter box with them in a show of solidarity. I have yet to experience any gratitude.
If I don't have Vanilla Suede in my Scentsy Club, then I probably have Amber Road in my Scentsy Club because I feel like they can sort of be intermingled. And I think what I did was because I had taken vanilla out of my Scentsy Club because I put Vanilla Suede into my Scentsy Club, I think, I'm not sure, I don't remember. Fantastic. It's got leather. Well, it's Vanilla Suede. It's got leather and vanilla. So good. Cashmere Pear. Hello. You're probably always going to see this in my melting basket because I probably will, now that it's back and I have it in my Scentsy Club and I also stocked up on it when it was available, I will probably warm this once a week, maybe once every other week. And that's probably a mistake because then I'll get burnt out on it, but I still love it oh so much. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I've showed you guys this one a million times. It's still here in my melting basket. I can't even get through. I tried it once with one cube, took it out, tried it again, took it out. I can't. This is buttered popcorn or kettle corn. It's probably kettle corn. It doesn't have a name. It's probably kettle corn because it has a little bit of sweetness. If anybody that's watching this video I have a hair. Oh, if anybody that's watching this video was a Scentsy consultant back in 2017 when we had the world premiere thing where they rented out movie theaters all over the country and they had you go. And I was I even a lead consultant yet? I think I had just hit lead. I might have even just only been certified, and there's nothing wrong with being certified, honey. Trust me. But we have different ranks in Scentsy, and we did different, positions, titles, rank, whatever. And I only had like 2 or 3 people that had joined Scentsy underneath me, and they had just signed up for the bonus, you know, for the kit and stuff like that. So I wasn't growing a team yet. And I went to world premiere all by myself, and I felt so lonely, and I felt so scared, and I didn't care because it was all about the product. Everybody kept on telling, my upline kept on saying, no, you have to go because the product is going to be amazing, blah, blah, blah. This is when we used to have live events. And I went all by myself. I had no other team members, nobody in my upline, nobody in my downline, nothing. And the next time I went to world premiere, which then they changed the name of it to World Tour, I was a director. And then the year after that, when I went, I was a star director. And I think we had like 35 team members with us like 2 years later. And I was like, oh, I'm just getting all flushed just thinking about it. It was so fucking cool. And they asked me to speak to everybody. And it was just, I didn't think this video was going to turn into that. But anyway, now I'm tingling. Okay, this wax is trash. I'm not going to throw it away because it's a collector's item, but it sucks. Pumpkin marshmallow. I have no idea why I broke into this. I think I made samples with it. It's okay. It smells like pumpkin and it smells like marshmallow. It smells like a pumpkin pie with marshmallow topping. It's okay, but it's really a seasonal thing. And you guys know me with the bakery. How many times do I have to say it? Spiced grapefruit. I just warmed this a couple of days ago. Love this. I was reminded of spiced grapefruit because Ramona, somebody here on YouTube, she was talking about spiced grapefruit, or she was talking about Mandarin Moon, something with grapefruit, and she was like, oh, and it reminds me of spiced grapefruit, and spiced grapefruit is discontinued. And I was like, well, shit, I have spiced grapefruit, so let's warm that. Apple s'mores. This was active about a month and a half ago, and now it's gone. But look how juicy. I had to warm it for myself. I had to. Do you feel sorry for me? Apple s'mores is fantastic. I don't know why they call it apple s'mores. It doesn't have like a graham cracker thing. It doesn't have a chocolate thing. It's like roasted apples with a little extra sweetness, but an earthiness too. Okay, 2 more Petal Pals. I'm probably gonna give this away. Okay, it smells a lot like Scentsy Rose. Simply Rose. It smells a lot like this. It's very floral, peony, I think freesia or something. It's just, you know me, I love florals, but it doesn't quite work. And I keep on having to mix it with stuff. I tried it twice. I don't want to waste my sugar just so I can get through this, so I might throw it out. I've gotten to the point of my Scentsy maturity that if I don't like something, I'm not gonna like plow through it. I'm just gonna bye-bye. You know, half of the shit I get it for free anyway because I'm closing out party rewards and stuff like that. And last but not least is Scarlet Woods. This is in my Scentsy Club. I don't know if I'm ever going to take this out of my Scentsy Club. It's very similar to Hemingway. It's not similar to Hemingway. I shouldn't have said that. Don't say it. Don't forget that I just said that. I don't even know the notes in Scarlet Woods. But people who love Scarlet Woods love Scarlet Woods. And I wish that I had stocked up on the scent circles because the scent circles were so great. Better than any other scent circle that I had ever used, okay? Lasted for weeks and weeks. We're talking about a little $3 disc that you hang from the rear mirror of your car. Oh my God. And then, like a year after this wax went discontinued, Scarlet Woods scent circles showed up in the discount, in the clearance section. And I bought like 10 of them, blew through those, and I'm so mad at myself that I didn't stock up. I didn't buy even more of those because you can't. The Scentsy Club thing, the always get my bar, it's for wax. It's not for scent circles. You can't always get your scent circle. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Scarlet Woods is fantastic. It almost smells like there's a little bit of a black cherry in here. I love black cherry smell. Anyway, smells. That's a lot. That's what I'm warming. I'm a sweaty mess. It's real humid here in New York, and that's really what's going on. It's not really heat, it's humidity. Plus, as soon as I start talking, I start sweating because all of a sudden I'm burning calories by moving my mouth so fast. And I'm not really used to burning calories. I told you, I just got back into the gym, and I'm really just doing cardio for now. Anyway, that's what I'm warming. That's what's going on right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Dear Diary, My attempts to destroy the terrible plant have all been for naught. Somehow, almost as if by some evil magic, a new one has appeared in its place. I will have to start over now. Like Sisyphus, I am bound to hell.